The semi-finals. Took a little while to get here, as I was saying, but we are here now. To the top left-hand side, this is the green Zerg player. This is Guru. And to the bottom right, the yellow Zerg from Splice is Solar. Solar obviously comes into this as a pretty heavy favourite. Kind of cool to see him participating in the qualifiers. We've actually not had many Korean players playing in our events at all lately. Even players like Alive and Keen haven't really been around so much, so I actually wonder where Keen is. Haven't seen Keen in a little while at all. Wonder when Keen last played in something. Because Keen's the sort of player that does usually play it as much as he can, so I wonder what got up to Keen. When was the last time Keen played? 27th March, pretty recently. He did play GSL. Maybe he's just been focused on GSL, etc. instead of other bits and pieces. Keen's actually been playing well lately. Some maps off of SOS, for example. Alright guys, anyways, we go into this game number 1 and we look to see what's going to be happening as we go into this and get ourselves set on up. There's a hatch gas pool on either side to get things going, at least in the early stages of the ZvZ. Yeah, a couple of people are talking about Guru and BM and stuff, guys. Now, I don't necessarily say that, you know, dancing units, etc. at the end of the game was BM and stuff like that, but Guru was a little bit BM to play in the previous games off stream as well as between games. So, he was issued a warning. I'm not really a big fan of disqualifying players. You know, I really never have to disqualify players and stuff. I don't really intend to disqualify Guru right now as well, but it's not the sort of stuff we want to see. I know we didn't necessarily see it on stream, but it's not the sort of stuff I want to have to deal with as well. So, he was issued a warning. No further action is really going to be taken for now, but again, just to clarify what was going on, and maybe why Bly was a little bit salty about leaving the game and staying in the game. Well, I mean, Bly was still fighting until the very end. He is within his right to kind of stay in the game, but just to kind of clear up some things and bits and pieces in the chat. So, yeah, just want to clear that up as we do see the first few Zerglings coming across the map right now from both players. So both of these guys looking to try and get across and to get something done here perhaps. As we are going to be having the few Zerglings of the right hand side and a few Zerglings of Guru setting themselves up as well. So they're going to run in towards the third hatchery, and it is Guru to kind of initiate the aggression here. Solar is actually going to have to pull his Zerglings back. He might just lose this third hatchery. I mean, I think he's going to have to cancel it. He's got nothing nearby. As the cancel on this drone may even go down. No real escape for him here. Oh, run, drone, run. Doesn't work out. And those lings from Guru have had a pretty good start to this, as Solar will make a big round of lings now as his own ling speed is about to finish up. Guru has skipped ling speed, so he's going to lose these Zerglings now. He may as well just turn and fight, because he's only going to lose them for free anyways now. He's trying to get into a corner to maybe try and trade a bit more efficiently. Like, obviously, if you sit here, then you kind of fight two lings against two lings. Nicely dealt with by Solo, who backed away at the right point and now continues across. And holding against this ling speed may be difficult for Guru, especially on his own third hatchery. So it looks as though Solo will be able to get his aggression going over there. Guru will start up ling speed now, as well as double Evo and a Rotron at the front. Solo also bypassing his ling speed to go straight into the Rotron, realizing he probably doesn't need the Banelings if he's playing against slow Zerglings. And as he arrives at the front, he's actually getting quite a bit done to clean up those Zerglings. Obviously, the Queens will continue to be part of this wall-off, but Solo can just sit here and deny a third base for an absolute eternity, as his own new third hatchery has started up once again. Again, a feeling is just sitting outside of the natural, just going to keep Guru a little bit pinned back for the moment, unable to really get too much else done. A couple of Queens there helping out and pushing those Zerglings away. See 7 more drones in the production tab, +1 missile attack is continuing to come on up right now, and we are going to be seeing this lair on the main base of Solar also coming through. Third hatchery is about to finish. And again, just another couple of drones here and there on the way out as Solar continues to set himself up nicely. I mean, a little bit behind on +1 missiles, but that's just fine. It's definitely recoverable, and he's doubling the army supply while being equal on workers. So both players are looking alright right now, but definitely a slight edge to Solar for the moment. Guru's even going to try and go for the +1 carapace here. If we're going to see any shenanigans off of the lair, you know, are we going to see spiders, or are we just going to see straight up roach speed? We'll be finding that out in the next few moments, because those lairs are about to finish, and so the tech choices can begin to be made. Immediate roach speed here from Guru. And obviously Sola's lair is just a little bit behind as well, so as that finishes up, we'll get a bit of a better idea as to the overall plan. So Ling is actually going to try and dive on Queens now. There is transfusions available, and he will hit the first transfuse, and he backs away before he gets the Queen down. There was no further transfuse available for that Queen in particular, but he's not wanting to lose too many more Zerglings apparently. So he just backs away, and that'll be him happy with that for the moment, it seems. Sola not wanting to stay across the map. You've got to consider that Sola's had a third hatchery up for so long here, and Guru has only just started his now on the other side. We're going to follow these Lings back across here. You can see on the minimap the third hatch just coming down here on this left side. And the Ling is going to try and see if they can do a little bit more once again. Now, Sola knows about this. His Overseer even morphing in over here. And able to get that out of there if required. And at this stage, Sola about 7 workers ahead is just massing up roaches and maybe looking towards a +1 roach attack. Obviously, he wouldn't be going in with an upgrade advantage. In fact, he'd attack with an upgrade disadvantage, but sometimes the sheer number of units could go a long way. Again, more roaches coming out from Guru, and we are going to see the Lings looking to counter. If they can run by this mineral line and, you know, get into the main and natural, that could cause some chaos, as it is actually Guru who's starting to bring the fight across the map towards Solo, although Solo might just go for the hatchery. And if he keeps his opponent off of the third hatch yet again, there's no real reason to be aggressive himself if he's going to be up an entire base throughout the entirety of this game. There it is, the hatchery is cancelled, the drone goes down, the Lings will dive towards a mineral line now, and okay, may not be able to get much more damage, but even just going to the main and getting a couple more drones is just kind of, you know, icing on the cake, I suppose, compared to just losing the Zerglings anyways. He is going to end up losing the Lings without doing much more. Again, it's nice to try. It doesn't really cost him anything. Sola up 90 to 60 army supply. This roach count is absolutely insane right now for Sola, and he really is in a position where he should just be able to get across the map and put an end to this. So, again, the roach count is very good at the moment here, as we see those roaches starting to move up towards the upper left. Hydroless Den is coming up from Guru, so looking to try and... I don't even know. I mean, Lurkers are going to take forever to get up here. Contaminate on the +2 Carapace. He actually tries maybe to get the +2 missiles. I mean, the Carapace isn't as important an upgrade. Either way, Sola's going to attack very soon. It's just the Lurker Den. I mean, it takes a long time to get the Lurker Den actually up and rolling. 86 seconds to build, plus 86 seconds to build goes into 20-second build time on the Lurkers themselves. So it's a long, long time. As we are going to be seeing roaches coming up the left. And we are just going to be seeing this set of rocks being targeted. So, Rock's going down and Sola comes on in to look for the fight. There's a fight where he goes in, 40 army supply up, and well, he has to be careful because the +2 will finish sooner here for Guru. Honestly, that might not even matter just because of the amount of roaches there are at the moment from Sola. He even sits to a few corrosive bars, which obviously isn't pretty, but it's going to be good enough. There's another couple corrosive bars coming down. Ravages are continuing to drop, and Sola is continuing to clean out these roaches. At the end of the day, he might just about be pushed back. If he is, it's only going to be just because of reinforcements. But at the same time, he's cleaned up so much already, and he still sits with a 40-45 army supply. As we are going to be seeing those roaches clean up, and Guru taps out of game 1, Sola taking the victory. Days, aye. Why don't I know what else is going on? Stream schedule. Okay, my stream schedule loaded. Sunday is going to be go for SC2. I've just realized that I messed up, and I've got something written down for Monday, but I don't actually have a cast. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm going to have to see what happens on Monday. I'm going to have to find a couple of things to cast next week. We have no cast on Tuesday. Okay, I'm going to have to find something to cast on Monday, but that's okay. We'll find something. Anyways, we'll figure that out later. I thought I had something on Monday. I have something written down, but it turns out I've actually moved it, and I still have it written down, so all this time I've been thinking I have a cast on Monday, but I actually don't. Wardy's not very clever. Maybe we do something like a sub day on Monday, something fun like that. Anyways, to the bottom right-hand side, our Green Zerg down a game in this best of 3. This is Guru trying to fight back into this series, as he will open with a hatch, gas, and pool against the 12 or the 13-12 of Solar. Our yellow Zerg from Splice in the top left-hand side is opening with aggression, and he is going to be getting across the map with these early Zerglings and looking to see what he can do. Guys, can we cut the discussion of BM and all this nonsense in the chat? It's not really fostering a fun talk. It's just getting people to disagree on things, which is fine. But at this point, I don't think we're going anywhere, so let's just talk about other things, such as this game. Some Lings coming across the map as Solar is obviously looking for a quick win. Now, he gets Ling speed and he continues to mine gas, so he is looking towards a Baneling nest in the next few moments. As you see Solar coming across, he's going to start attacking this hatchery, looking to force some drones down the ramp to defend, and there it is. Those drones start to pull on down here over the next few moments, looking to defend this hatchery. And Solar, again, his first Banelings will be on the way in the next minute or so, as we are going to be seeing the drones trying to fight, but Solar is not taking the bait just yet. Now he turns to fight, but he goes back in. Obviously, this is so micro-intensive at this stage. Solar now backs away a little bit further, leaves one Ling forwards. Again, a little bit of back and forth here. And we actually are going to be seeing those Zerglings of Guru taking quite a bit of damage. Guru's just lost all of his Zerglings. Oh, well, Solar's going to have a monumental kind of Zergling advantage here once again now. And don't forget, with Ling speed coming through shortly, he's got his Queen out, so he's injecting. His extra Lings are on the way. Banes can start to morph, and Guru is looking as though he might be in some trouble. Now, he does have a Spine Crawler on the high ground. Can that be enough to help him defend here? The Queens are building up energy for transfusions as well. And Solar is going to have to try and break through in the next few moments. The first Banes are getting ready to come forwards here. Guru will split up his Zerglings. And let's see how this goes. First Baneling gets caught. Oh, I thought I was going to hit a little bit more. Ooh, the two Banes go off on a couple of drones. I'm not sure if I like that. I feel as though they could have done a lot more than that, as he will come back down. He will have some more drones he can pick away at. This is going to more or less even up the work count. And if he kills the hatchery as well, then he's in a position where the game is actually in a pretty even position overall. Guru just one drone ahead. As we are going to be seeing the Queens transfusing the hatchery. I'm not sure if transfusing the hatchery is the right decision, because now that's, I mean, the hatchery just goes down. He doesn't even get much more damage for it. Oh, that Baneling is going to get taken down by Broodlings. Small shame there for Solar. As he actually starts up some drones, he's done what he wanted to achieve with this attack initially. Now moving forwards with this drone, he's going to expand. He still has the Ling speed advantage as well, as Guru actually has the Spine Crawler off of Creep. It's not pretty. He also still has a Spine Crawler up in the main base as well. Solar still has a good amount of units at the front to kind of keep this under control and keep this in check. Spine Crawler burrowing. Is that still giving the drone space to put a hatchery down? I'd imagine it will be. Anyways, the Lings come in for a surround. We're actually going to see the Banelings. They had a big opportunity there to get a huge amount of damage done. Eventually, he does go off on another Zergling or two, and he actually still will just back away. Again, probably happy with this trade, as Guru will be able to expand. That Spine Crawler was not blocking this here, and so the expansion comes on down. But again, I mean, Solar was expanding himself as well. And at this stage, again, the game is strangely equalized. You know, we have the drone counts pretty even. Same amount of drones on the way up for either player. We have the hatchery on the natural starting at about the same time for both players as well. I wouldn't say that either player is kind of in the in an advantage that the other doesn't have. The one benefit from Solar is he already has Ling speed to help delay a third hatchery of his opponent. And one of the big issues from Guru is that he doesn't have Ling speed, but he does have double Spine Crawler, and so that's going to keep him a lot safer over the next few minutes compared to what you might usually expect. And so he can actually be a bit greedier. He can cut out a few units because he has the double Spine to help him to defend from further attacks. So that double Spine will have further uses in this game, as we do see Guru starting up the lair nice and quickly here, looking to see what he can do. What's up, Adzi, my friend in the chat, with the tier 2 sub on the 1 year resub. As if it's been a year since you, Andy Mandel, showed up in chat and changed the face of this Twitch chat forever. How's it going, man? Says, happy anniversary, and now for the pun. A Templar comes back to base with a terrified look on his face. The Zealot asks, what happened? You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Adzi, for the 1 year. Thank you a little bit less for the pun. And again, I appreciate the 1 year support, mate. Can you get some love in the chat for Adzi, guys? As we are going to see those feelings just sat out the front of this natural. We wait to see what's happening next. Lair from Solar as well. Roachron already finished from Guru. Allows him to start at Roach speed right away. We are just going to be having the lair from Solar, though, is probably going to be a no. Roachron for him is pretty much the telltale sign of this being a Spire rather than anything else. So the Spire drops on down, and we are going to be seeing Roach Speed starting from Guru. A few more Overlords coming in. His Ling's actually going to grab a Queen. There's no transfuse nearby, so the Queen will go down, and Guru will pick up that kill. Spine Crawlers defend the Zerglings from getting into the main base and scout, and it is nice because Guru has hidden this Roach Run. So he hides a bit of info from Solo, although coming into the main base now, Solo will see that Roach Run, and he will see a lack of an Evo Chamber to some extent. And Guru might just be looking to get very aggressive here in the near future, in which case Sola may very well need a wall of Spine Crawlers to help him to defend from a Roach-focused attack. You'll see a couple of Roaches coming out, that's not too surprising for now. And he's going to see a lot more Roaches coming out, and that may be the point where he says, okay, maybe I need a few more Spines, because again, his meters are not out for another 45 seconds or so here. Without those Spines, he will not be able to hold on against a Roach-focused attack. Spines at the front, protecting that Roach for now. He kills off another Creep Tumor, trying to slow down further reinforcements a little bit. Every few seconds will help. And you see a lot of these Roaches coming in towards the upper left-hand side. Again, these extra couple of Spine Crawlers going to be finishing up shortly, but they're not ready just yet. Solar has 6 meters on the way. He needs to buy some time. The Lings and the Queens will try and help out initially. Guru push back. He will be able to kill one of these Spines in a moment or so. He actually doesn't target it just yet. Guru will let it finish. Solo will let it finish. No, it gets killed off before it can even fire. 7 meters on the way out, so Solo's done a good job of buying some time. And the meters will now start to fight those Roaches. Will it be enough here for Solar? As these Slings will obviously help out as well. The main part of this is he has to minimize damage taken on his drone count. If he can minimize the damage done to his drone count, he should be in a decent position here. Again, trying to keep the Lings alive as well. If you can keep the Lings alive, you can counterattack with them. Although at some point you might actually have to commit in with them, because right now those Roaches are continuing to target down this hatchery. A lot of the Roaches getting low though. In the red health they start to drop very quickly, and the hatchery is held by Solar. Great control to make this happen. And the Mutas are going to be victorious up in the skies. 8 of them are going to come across the map now, and they are going to be able to pick off this Overlord. I mean really here, Solar is just able to come across the map in a great spot. 5 workers down, but there's no defense in this third base. I mean, there's a few Queens maybe, but there's a lot of meters, and right now they might be able to just get enough done. Spores are starting up, and they're starting to finish here and there, but I think if you just go to the third hatchery, you kind of force a fight where Spore Crawlers are not going to be. In that case, the Queens have to pull away from the Spores, and if there's not enough Queens, then you're in some trouble. And the whole plan here is, of course, that Solo, in the end, is going to get his own third hatchery up, and if he gets his own third hatchery up, and Guru can't take a third hatch, he's eventually just going to have the much stronger economy. And again, Queen's coming across. This base isn't going down. There's transfusions are available. Third hatchery is held for now. As we are just going to be seeing again the Queens coming forwards, and they are going to poke away some more of those Mutalisks. Just coming back in as a few Lings going to support them. Helps with some damage on these Queens. The Queen's taking quite a few hits here. Obviously that Spore Crawler is not up just yet either, so it can't help out as the Queen's continuing to fall. And as these Queens continue to drop on down, this might just about be it for Guru. I mean, the Spore Crawler will survive, but now the Lings can obviously kind of continue to target it down. Infest is starting to pop. They don't have energy for fungal growth just yet. Some Infested Terrans will pop out. And these Lings are actually going to try and go for the hatchery. I guess they won't get it before the Infested Terrans are able to clean up, though. Couple more meters, more Zerglings from Solar here as he's still just trying to win this on what he's got right now. He does get the kill with some extra Zerglings. Well, now what, I guess, is the question. A few drones here should go down as they transfer back towards this base. This Infester is out on its own. And Guru is just going to leave the game right then and there. StarCraft 2 lagged up a second, but it's fixed now. And Solar goes through to the